So I think I finally have something figured out. When I keep getting called, that I'm too much, it's actually code for you're too much for me to hold. You're too much for me to handle. I'm just putting y'all on to something because if you're tuning in to my channel, most likely you've been told that you're too much. And like back in the day, it used to get to me, y'all, when I would hear that because I've been getting called too much for quite some time. And I always hear, you're such a great person, you're a wonderful woman, but you just want too much. And like I used to personalize it and be like, oh, it's because I'm a single mom, or oh, it's because I'm executive and I work a lot as a woman, or I intimidate the people I'm in a relationship. But it wouldn't just be people and personal, it would be like professionally too. You're too much. You do too much. And now I realize it's that my light was too much for them. Whether it's a company, whether it's a place, whether it's a person, sometimes your light shines so bright, people literally think it's too much. You might be triggering things in them, things that they're looking at just by your mere presence that you are mirroring to them that can be too much, things that they see that you're forcing them to see, or your energy can just naturally recalibrate them so that they start having these recalibration events where it's too much. I also noticed that when I started asking and reinforcing boundaries, that became too much. You mean you want peace and not chaos in your home? Oh, you're too much. You mean you want the truth and not fabricated lies or half truths? You're too much. You mean you want respect and patience and transparency? You're too much. Don't fall for the okie doke, y'all. Too much is code for I don't understand you, or I don't get you, or I feel like I can't meet you, or you're bothering me because I want to be like you, but I don't know how to be like you, or I want to be like you, but I don't want to do the work to be like you, or you're just really bright and it's blinding me. So I rather you just go away so I can go back to my mundane, boring life and not be challenged to really get to know myself and ascend. Real talk. So when you hear you're high maintenance, you want too much, you are too much, that should be a red flag to you, my friend. That there is something not right. That there is something about that situation, that person, they have told you that you are not resonating, that you are out of alignment. And it's up to you how you deal with it. Maybe it's conversation. Maybe you just start paying more attention. Maybe you just see how things are not really going as well as you would like, or maybe they are. But all it is a signal for you to make decisions from. But one thing I have learned is when I start hearing that I am too much, or it's too much to hold me, it has always ended up being a big problem. And I wish that I had been smarter about that these last couple relationships I've been in, because going into the relationship, I could tell from the individuals that my light might be a lot for them to hold. But I wanted to be in love and I wanted to be loved, and I just wanted company, and I wanted to live a life of happiness and companionship. I wanted. And so I guess what? I attracted I like me wanting that signal to the universe that I didn't have it. And so what it is in me, more to confirm that I didn't have it. Oh gosh. You gotta be careful what y'all ask for. When you are manifesting, you must be very specific about the experience that you want to bring in. And we know from these words and everything else I put out, you attract what you are. So bye, bye, bye. Please say, I am not too much. I am perfect as I am. I am whole and I am fully, wholly loved. Okay? Like, say that. But at those times, I did not have that remembrance. And honestly, like, I feel like when you become aware of your abundance, when you become aware of how brilliant your energy is, your light is, when you finally accept your identity that is true to your spirit, you have to act like it. You can't move and do the same things that you used to do just because you get lonely. Because it's not fair to you, it's not fair to them, and it's not fair to anyone else around you if you're talking about relationship and connections to try to force a situation that isn't going to work solely because you're trying to have comfort and you're trying to appease a need with a feeling. You can't do that. You can't make somebody change. You can't make something work just because you want to make it work if the other person isn't willing to do the work for themselves. Your energy is not enough to hold both of you. They've got to hold their own energy. Your energy isn't enough to hold that company if there aren't more people like you equally committed to holding the frequency of that company. You cannot uphold your family alone with your energy if your family unit is not holding their own frequency and contributing to the house. It is an ecosystem. And when you are a high yield, high energy light, and you enter into an environment, a connection, a situation where you are getting drained and you are not getting fed into, the balance of energy will become unbalanced and it will become chaotic and it will become unstable and you will start to crash out, burn out. It is so bad. Spiritually, it's bad mentally, and it will hurt you physically. Pretty significantly it can. So I hope that this is helpful. I hope that it resonates with you. You know, I just wanted to have a real conversation because I don't want, when I go through these situations that I go through, I hope that what I've learned can really help the next person make better decisions so that you don't have to go through what I go through. And like, no, nobody wants to hear what I'm saying right now. Like, it's better for you to be alone until you find the right people that you can connect with, that can hold you. That's the message. Do any of us want to hear that? We all want to be loved. But please, I'm pleading with you. Give yourself a chance and wait. Wait for the right people to come in that can hold you the way that you really need to be held. Shalane Tukai. All praise to the Most High God. Love to the Mother.